Hi guys, so Brexit was all about taking back control. Yes, Brexiteers didn't want the EU enforcing things like clean water or safe food. Now, true blitz spirit seems to be the right of private companies to contaminate British waters and lakes with raw sewage. The Brexiteer government has this week rejected calls to place a legal requirement on water companies to lower raw sewage discharges into rivers and lakes. Last year, raw sewage was released into waterways almost 500,000 times. But it wasn't just that. MPs were told that a number of other chemicals are finding their way into the water table. A bill passing through Parliament will decide environmental policies on pollution of both air and water. It's seen as one of the first major shake-ups since the UK left the European Union. Environmentalists and other pressure groups have asked Parliament to accept an amendment to the bill this week that would see water companies tackling such pollution. But as expected, Brexiteer and former UKIPper, the Environment Secretary George Eustice, told MPs to reject the amendment. Other amendments are calling for a new oversight body, the Office of Environmental Protection. This would ensure laws on water, air and waste are respected. When the UK was a member of the European Union, these issues were policed by European courts, and governments who broke such environmental protections could be fined. This is currently happening at the moment around Europe. However, now that the UK is free of such oversight, it now has the ability to strip away such protections. Government ministers will also be able to dictate the operations of the Office of Environmental Protection while claiming it to be independent. Hugo Tagholm of the Surfers Against Sewage, one of the groups lobbying for stronger environmental protections, told the media, "In this most important of environmental decades, it's shocking that the government is recommending that MPs reject progressive and ambitious amendments that would protect water, air and nature." He went on to say, "Why wouldn't they want water companies to have a legal obligation not to pollute our rivers and ocean with sewage, for example? It beggars belief and hardly shows a commitment to be the greenest government ever. It's time for more ambitious thinking and law that builds protected nature back into public ownership rather than leaving it to the ravages of shareholder interests." There have been some positives, however. It seems that an amendment set to charge for single-use items, not just plastics, is expected to pass without the government attempting to block it. However, the head of Greener UK said all of this could come to nothing if the bill returns from the House of Lords and the amendments are rejected. Ruth Chalmers of the organisation said, and I quote, "The decision to reject all of the improvements made in the House of Lords is hugely disappointing, particularly on the eve of COP26. It seems the government is still determined to pass a bill that will see weaker domestic protections for people and nature, and particularly in a way that crucial environmental laws are upheld and enforced." Boris Johnson, for some reason, is considered to have stronger green credentials than the average Tory. However, when it comes to legislation to protect the environment, all he is bluster. Johnson will be happy to appear in a photo standing in front of a wind turbine or riding an electric bike, but it's all just for show. Brexit was about stripping away rights for workers, lowering food standards, and frigging the environment. I've said it before, Brexit operates on two levels. One is for the racists, where immigration and border control is pushed. The other level is disaster capitalism. Those who want to drain the country dry, who want to carve it up and impoverish it for a quick few quid. That was the real driving force behind Brexit, the people who put their money where their mouth is and watching with glee as Britain turns itself inside out. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot. I want to say a big thank you to all of my patrons. You ensure that this channel continues to exist. I'm eternally grateful for all of your support. If you join Patreon, you will receive instant access to our Discord server, where we have both audio and video chats. You can chat with me and other patrons, where we discuss important and non-important issues. Becoming a patron per month costs about the same as a large coffee, so why not check it out?